Watch out, Meemaw, because today we're firing up your sweet potato casserole. We are putting a spin on Grandma's sweet potato casserole with sweet potato casserole fries. It's gonna be super delicious. So today we're gonna be working with these awesome store-bought sweet potato fries. No slicing potatoes, you don't have to go it on your own. You can totally use store-bought fries and make them look incredible in this recipe. Make sure when you put them on your baking sheet, you use parchment paper so they don't burn. Get them nice and crispy by spreading them out. And we're also gonna be using these beautiful glazed pecans. And then also we have marshmallow fluff. This stuff is glorious. It's absolutely incredible. And it's gonna be all up on those fries. And then my favorite part of this whole get together of a recipe is this brulee torch. Now we're gonna show you how to use the oven, which is also awesome, but if you like to play with fire like me and you really love an open flame, this didn't turn on. Nope. If you really like fire like me, use a blowtorch. Let's get this party going. So what we're trying to create with these fries is a cheese pull. You know those beautiful loaded fries you see on Instagram where it's like cheesy and bacony? We want to do the same thing with the marshmallow fluff. So that's our goal with this, is we create like a marshmallow pull. So we're gonna start off with the marshmallow fluff. This is sticky as all get out, so just be aware, prepare thine self to maybe wash your hands a few thousand times. And I'm just gonna create pretty little piles of the fluff. And y'all, this does not have to be perfect because it's gonna get torched, it's gonna get melted, it's gonna pull all in there. You know what else can help you that I didn't think of until this very moment is you can spray your hands with cooking spray, and that really helps you like not get it all over yourself. So I'm gonna create kind of a big pile right there in the center. Gorge. So the reason why I didn't heat this marshmallow fluff up is it's slightly easier to control when it's colder because I can kind of place it more evenly on my fries and kind of control where I want to place it. Because when we blowtorch it or when we put it in the oven, it's going to heat up and it's going to kind of spread out. So you want to kind of just design it from the little piles and look at how it's all coming together as a whole. And then we're going to add our pecans. So when you look at the pecans, it's super cool if you can kind of fit some pecans underneath the fluff and kind of weave them throughout the fries so that when you're looking at it from overhead, it looks kind of like it's covered with pecans. But you also have the opportunity to do that marshmallow pull and extra bonus points if you get a pecan in there when you pull it out. So I'm gonna put some of these pecans, and these pecans look amazing. We coated them with some extra honey so they have extra sheen on them, extra stickiness. Beautiful, I love the placement of the pecans. Okay, so these guys are designed to be torched. That's how I style them. But if you don't have a torch at home, I'm gonna show you how you can do it with the oven on broil. Got toasty. Okay, so we have one spot that got really toasty, but this spot really didn't. If you ever have something in the oven and it's getting too brown, like a pie or like our amazing sweet potato fries, you wanna cover it with aluminum foil to prevent extra browning on the fries. So we put aluminum foil over these pieces that got really nice and brown, just like I want it to be. So we're gonna cover that, and then we're gonna put it back in the oven to see if I can get a little more color on that other side. Smoky! Look at that, so good. So this is what not to do. Set your oven on high broil and put these babies in and then ignore them and go mop your floors. Bad idea. And here we have what the oven did. Bachelor number 1's looking nice and golden tan. He was wearing his SPF. This one is nice and lightly browned. It even has a little bit of dark spots on the top. It's perfect. It literally looks like a roasted marshmallow. Bachelor number 2, forgot the SPF, got a little burnt and looks a lot like lava rocks. But bachelor number 3 is about to get torched, and I have a feeling he is gonna be my favorite. So I have this shot set up. I was really inspired by sort of like a campfire feel, and I went ahead and picked out some really pretty leaves. And I loved picking out leaves that have like good punches of color, kind of remind you of wintry leaves, and kind of straighten them about so you're gonna catch them in the back of the shot. I also have some pine cones that spray painted gold. This kind of gives a little bit of hit of shimmer to a pine cone, and it picks up really well on camera. So I might even use them to kind of hold down some of these leaves so they don't blow away. And granted, it is so cold, so we're gonna try and get this shot fast. Awesome, okay you guys, I think we're ready for my personal favorite part, that is the blowtorch. So, quick word of advice on using this. This fluff is gonna get brown really quickly, so you really wanna move fast with the torch. And also, if you're planning on getting a shot of it with using the blowtorch on the fluff, go ahead and set up your shot so that it's ready to go, so that when you start to put the flame on the fluff, you can go ahead and capture it so it doesn't get too dark and like lava like our bachelorette number 2 was earlier. So sometimes it's rare to get a food action shot that really feels natural, But this is perfect for that because it's actually an element of the recipe that you're doing. So it's a great opportunity for you to see the sizzle and the browning that's happening on the marshmallow. Let's blow some fire. And kind of just evenly spread the flame over the marshmallow, and you'll kind of see it start to turn golden even after you move it off the marshmallow. Also be careful that you don't set your paper on fire, your parchment paper.
Oh, we got some fire!
Fire! It's time to get the epic pull shot. And now it's time to impress Meemaw with your sweet potato casserole fries.